Good evening. Welcome to Counseling 602, Introduction to Clinical Mental Health Counseling. One of the first things that we want to do is look through the syllabus and everybody get literally on the same page to make sure that we all understand the requirements and answer any questions that you have about what your responsibilities will be for this semester. So I'll put the syllabus up on the screen so everybody can look at it. And like I said, this is Counseling 602, Introduction to Clinical Mental Health Counseling. I'm Dr. David Lane. My office telephone number is 678-547-6301. My emails are lane_wd@mercer.edu is my work email. Also give you my home email, doctorsdl@yahoo.com. And I don't mind you emailing my personal email. Sometimes I am on one and not on the other one for a bit, and so you could try both of them. Might could get me a little quicker. My office, if we ever get back to face-to-face, is in 366 in the Administrative and Conference Center building on the Atlanta campus. This semester there are two graduate assistants helping me. They're both students in the doctoral program. One is Amy Hicks. She is doing her internship and has a great job offer from a university in Nebraska that I think she'll be taking in the fall, and they hired her ABD, which means all but dissertation. She'll be finishing her dissertation over the next year, her first year of employment at Wayne State College in Wayne, Nebraska, and she's really excited about that, and we're real pleased for her to have that opportunity too. It's always really nice when our graduates, doctoral graduates in particular, get hired at universities, because at Mercer in the counseling program we've always had one simple goal, and that is to take over the world. And when we put new faculty members out at different universities, we are one step closer to taking over the world. So she's one of our wonderful graduate assistants this time. Second graduate assistant is Mary Elizabeth Team, also known as ME. ME has helped for just out of the goodness of her heart for about 2 years with this course, just because she likes the course so much and she wants to be expert at teaching intro. She wants that to be one of her claims to fame, so to speak, when she gets out in the world of university faculty and academia. And so she'll be one of the GTAs, and they'll be doing a lot of the some of the teaching, a lot of the grading, etc. And so if you got questions, feel free to ask any or all three of us for the questions. Their emails are there. ime.suzanne.hicks@live.mercer.edu and team.me@mercer.edu. And they'll be glad to help you, and I'm glad to help you. Feel free to call or email any of us at any time. We'll do our best to answer whatever questions you have. But let's take a look specifically at the course. We start with the purpose of the course. This is a survey course designed to acquaint graduate students with a broad view of the field of clinical mental health counseling. As the intro course for the Masters in Clinical Mental Health Counseling, it covers a wide variety of topics, the understanding of which are essential to the study of counseling. This course, I don't assume that everybody coming in here has a social sciences background. In fact, as we went through the introductions tonight, you heard people who had business backgrounds and education backgrounds and marketing backgrounds, and some had psychology or sociology or human services backgrounds. But I don't assume that anybody is already expert in psychology and psychological theories and counseling practices or any of that kind of stuff. In fact, I assume a zero base. And what I see the purpose of this course is to get everybody up to speed so that when you go to counseling theory, you already have a little bit of counseling theories under your belt. When you go to research course, you already got a little bit of research understanding under your belt. And so I want to lay the base for just about all the other topics that you're going to cover in graduate school. And I think that's one of the things that makes our program really rich. Is in intro, we lay an equal base, and we don't assume that people have any kind of base at all. So when you leave here, you're already at a semi-advanced level, more so than the average person coming into a counseling program somewhere. And so when you are move into the advanced coursework, you have a nice base laid of theories and therapies and research and psychopathology, et cetera, that are going to benefit you well as you go through the programs. We are a KCREP program, and so all of our course objectives are aligned with KCREP standards. So you'll see here in the course objectives as we go through those that the KCREP standard is at the end of each of the course objectives. So I'm not going to read the specific standard, but I will read the course objective because we are supposed to go through the syllabus and everybody understand it, because it legally is a contract for the course, and so it's really important for everybody to understand what the course is going to be about and have all the questions answered. So, course objectives. The students will be able to demonstrate a knowledge of, 1, the history and philosophy of the counseling profession, and then there's the KCREP standard that meets there beside it. 2, professional roles, functions, and relationships with other human service providers, including strategies for interagency, interorganizational collaboration, and communications. 3, the impact of crises, disasters, and other trauma-causing events on people, and an understanding of the counselor's roles and responsibilities. 4, self-care strategies appropriate to the counselor role. 5, professional organizations, including membership benefits, activities, services to members, and current issues. 6, professional credentialing, including certification, licensure, and accreditation practices and standards, and the effects of public policy on these issues. 7, the role and process of the professional counselor advocating for the profession. 8, advocacy processes needed to address institutional and social barriers that impede access, equity, and success for clients. 9, ethical standards of professional organizations and credentialing bodies and applications of ethical and legal considerations in professional counseling. 10, the theories and theoretical underpinnings of clinical mental health counseling. 11, the fundamentals of appraisal and statistical data to describe information. 12, the basic theories of human growth and development. 13, the basics of the therapeutic relationship. 14, the professional literature in counseling and how to do a literature search. 15, the basics of the DSM and its purpose. So we cover a lot of ground, as you can see from the objectives. Course prerequisites are admission to the clinical mental health counseling program or permission of the program coordinator. And there are no prerequisite courses for this course. As the introductory course for the program, there wouldn't be any prerequisite courses. There are prerequisites, however, for taking an online course. The prerequisites for taking an online course are: an online course provides students with flexibility by replacing face-to-face traditional classes with engaging online instructional activities. An online course requires that you work on your own or as part of a virtual group at a computer. In order to be successful in an online course, it's very important that you manage your time effectively and efficiently. Take increased responsibility of your learning. Be willing to seek help from your instructor when needed. Regularly log in to the online course. Fully engage in online learning activities. Be self-motivated. Be willing to learn independently. In addition to the above, you should also ensure that you have a quiet learning space for completing your online work and attending synchronous virtual meetings. Some of your assignments may require the use of audio and video. These types of activities require that you log in from an area free from distraction, free from noise, so that you can effectively engage with others in the online learning environment and produce quality audio and video components for your projects. It's essential that you have access to a computer with an internet connection in order to access the online Canvas course, contribute to online learning activities, and engage with the course content, your peers, and your instructor. A smartphone or a tablet will not be sufficient for this course. Students should have a reliable desktop or laptop computer with a camera and microphone and dependable internet. Your responsibilities in an online learning environment. You have made the choice to enroll in a hybrid or online course. A hybrid or online course consists of regular engagement and interaction with your instructor, your peers, and course content through the use of virtual tools and services. A course schedule is provided to you in part of the course syllabus and includes all tasks, assignments, and deadlines. The course schedule will also list any days or times that you're expected to attend face-to-face meetings if enrolled in a hybrid course, and synchronous meetings using WebEx if enrolled in a hybrid or online course. Hybrid and online courses require that you invest the same amount of time as you would in a fully face-to-face course environment. The biggest difference is that hybrid and online courses allow for flexibility in the time and location of the instruction. This flexibility, of course, comes with specific responsibilities for a student to be successful. Please review the responsibilities and best practices for student success and ensure you are informed about the expectations of the online learning environment. And we will talk more later.